Hey, everybody, it's the author, and you're joining me for the Fast 15. As we normally do on Wednesday afternoons, we take about 15 minutes to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note from any of the books or audiobooks that I've done. We then have a few announcements and then get you on your day. As you know, when life is lifing, sometimes hey, you can't wait till the end of the day or beginning of the next to go ahead and kind of pause for a moment and just slow things down. So hopefully this midday break is helpful for you. It's helpful for me as we all need to slow down our moving parts. So, of course, to stay connected with me, add me on Instagram at AuthorASnorton. And when you click on the link in the bio, it'll take you to my Linktree, which is linktr.ee/AuthorASnorton. Then from there, you can navigate through for the website, the social media, the newsletter that comes out twice a month, archival editions of the Conversation Corner through the Status Network, information on the coffee collaboration with Fonte's Coffee, the author Andrew Snorton blend, and a couple other neat articles, event updates, all that type of stuff. So I'm really thankful and grateful for you guys to stick around and join me. So before we get into our reading for the day, as most of you are aware, we always try to take time to acknowledge people. We know there's people that are going through some challenging times. Sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's health related or just stress, drama, that type of thing. And if that sounds like you or someone please, from personal experience, take time to pause, take time to slow things down, take time to reboot. If you have to seek out professional help, there's no shame in that. And if you have access to professional resources, please make sure to utilize those. If not, and if you have to use more, community-based or informal, excuse me, or even just kind of changing up your routine, your diet, your exercise, your way of thinking, things along those lines, please identify constructive ways to do so. And just know that there are people rooting for you. You might not know who they are, but there are people rooting for you. On the flip side, we know there's people enjoying success. You had a good phone call today. You had a good conversation. You learned how to cook a new meal. You might have discovered a new restaurant. You're celebrating a birthday or what have you. So if that sounds like you or someone definitely take time to celebrate, pause, and really just take in the moment or the experience. Just feed off the positive energy and just try to leave a positive footprint wherever you go as best as possible. So those are a couple of notes for the day before we get into our unit for the day. So from today, as we know, what you put in your head is going to show up in some way, shape, or form. We're going to use, of course, one of my favorites. I know. Quotes and notes, something's on the horizon. All of them are original quotes, with the exception of one that I borrowed from my grandmother. And it's the quote, it's the logic and rationale behind it, and then a space for you to journal, as you can see right here. If you agree, you disagree, you want to go in a deeper direction, and what have you, we know our thoughts kind of frame our actions, and it shows up. So all of us have to be cognizant of it. So here's the message from today from Quotes and Notes, Something's on the Horizon. Your passion makes people pay attention. Your passion makes people pay attention. We've heard the phrase, pursue your passion. Well, what is your passion? Your passion is something that gives you that growth opportunity. The first thing that comes to mind for me are people who are creatives, artists, you're in the arts, music, acting, those types of things. But your passion could be you like to build things, you like to network, you like to do culinary stuff or what have you. There's something that kind of drives you that you feel like your skill sets, your talents, your interests, they all intersect. And it's finding out those positive passions that will help define your purpose. So when I think of, different people I know, and even I think of where I am regarding my journey, it's like, yeah, there's things I'm passionate about. Writing's one of them. On the press and media end, getting a chance to cover different stories and different narratives, just community, still getting better faith-wise and what have you. There's a number of things that I'm passionate about and just trying to be more purposeful, and I'm sure you are too. So I hope that today's note helps, because people do pay attention. And when you are seemingly walking in your purpose. You're walking in those things that are growth, positive growth related. It's powerful. So, so that's the note from the day from Quotes and Notes. Something's on the horizon. And again, your passion makes people pay attention. So pay attention. All right, a couple of quick things before we have to roll. Gosh, there's some good things happening on the horizon. On the writing end, there's announcements I'll be coming up for events as we're getting into May, getting into June. The newsletter, remember our newsletter comes out twice a month, so our next newsletter will come out on May 1st. If you're already subscribed on email, you'll get it. We'll post on social media, but definitely message me or what have you to be included. And we just send it out twice a month. That way you're getting it consistently, but we're not overdoing it. About to say many thanks again to the bookseller in Conyers, Georgia. Still reflecting on a good experience at the Conyers Book Festival. This year was the third year of the festival, my first year participating. So definitely thank you to them. Like I said, I know we've got some events and other things coming up on the horizon, and we'll announce those accordingly. In regards to other moving parts, shouts to the Alphas of Atlanta, as this weekend, well, the public events are May 2nd through 4th, but this weekend marks the 10th year of the Alpha Derby weekend. It's an amazing Kentucky Derby themed event. So make sure to check out Alphas of Atlanta and Alpha_Derby on like Instagram, Twitter, Vimeo, all that, and then some. But definitely make sure to check it out, alphaderbyweekend.com. Gosh, there's a few other things. Happy birthday in advance to my dad on May 3rd. So definitely family and what have you, give him a shout. Happy birthday to my good friend, Dr. Chris Brooks. His birthday is May 3rd, so it's hard for him to forget, hard for me to forget all that type of stuff. I'm trying to think if there's other things. We know Mother's Day is on the horizon, so obviously any of the books would be a great fit if you're a coffee drinker. If you're in Louisville, Kentucky, please stop by Fonte's Coffee. Ask for the AuthorASnorton blend with the decaf, the light, the medium, and the bourbon infused coffee. I was about to say we will actually be serving the coffee this Friday for the Alphas of Atlanta golf tournament. Golf tournament sold out, but yeah, you can check out the other stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else. I know there's always something, but if I can't think of it, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Just want to say thank you to every reader, book club, book festival, bookstore, entities that have had me speak, all those types of things. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Yeah, I guess that's really about it. If I think of anything else, I'll post it. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, all of you, please take very good care. Watch your tempo. It's okay to kind of pause and sit still for a moment. We've heard the phrase, peace, be still. It's okay to do that. Seriously. It's okay. Even in the midst of 50, 1100 things going on, it's always good. Every once in a while, you do need to pause and reboot. So hopefully this is an opportunity and reminder for you to do so. It's definitely a reminder for me. And we will be back on next Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be back on next Wednesday. I know we'll take a break sometime in May, but it'll probably be like around the holiday. Yeah. But anywho, until next time, all of you, please take very good care of each other, yourselves, your communities, things along those lines. And whether small or big, victory is a victory, whether slow or swift, movement is movement. So keep it victorious, keep it moving. Again, all of you take very good care, and I will see you guys real soon.